Nick, thanks for being with us today. This place is really cool. I'm excited to show everybody that's watching. Speaking of that, if they're just seeing you now for the first time or this place, why don't you introduce yourself to the camera and tell everybody where we're at?
Sure. So my name's Nick DeFazzi, co-owner of the Ill Eagle TapHouse, and we are here in Elmira. We're going to tell you a little bit about this place.
So Nick, the first thing I notice in here is tons of character. The environment in here is awesome. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit more about that?
Sure. So this building is unique and historic to Elmira. This building was built in 1902. It was built as a federal court and a post office. To many of the locals, it's known as the Federal Building. Okay. And it's a building that everybody has seen in Elmira, but not that many people have seen inside. So it's very unique in the fact that it was built as a government building. It housed the government and all of its agencies. And when we got a hold of the building 5 years ago now, this was something that we really wanted to do, and it's been a challenge to figure out how to retrofit, an old building like this to do, kind of what we wanted. And you can see in the architecture and how we built out the tap house, we kept everything as it would have been.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of modernized it and made it fit for, a tap house serving food.
Exactly. It's such a beautiful building that not as much had to be done, as you would think, and that you would have to do in other buildings. We just modernized it, made it work for what we wanted to do with it.
Yeah, I love it. The environment in here, I actually ate here a couple weeks ago, and we were sitting here for 2 hours just hanging out because it just felt so comfortable. So you did a good job there.
Appreciate that.
So Nick, one of the things that I'm looking behind the camera that everybody that's watching us now can't see is this amazing bar setup that you have. Plenty of wine selection, plenty of beer selection. Tell us a little bit more about the tap house part.
Sure. So really what we wanted to do with the tap house was create a fun social atmosphere and showcase our love of wine and beer. That's what we do here. We have 30 tap lines, all craft. We are very big into supporting New York breweries, Finger Lakes wineries. We have at any one time probably 30 plus different style wines on. Our beer menu rotates almost daily. We're always looking for the breweries that are out there that are hard to get. Try to showcase what some of these other places are doing and bring that here all in one spot where you can try it, try different things. You can do beer flights, wine flights, all that kind of stuff. And, just have a fun vibe that would remind you of a brewery or a winery, but it's all under one roof.
Speaking of that, while we're on the beer and wine side of it, the food's great here too. I personally tried the pizza, and then I think I had the quesadilla. I've heard a lot about this dill pickle pizza. This is one of your best sellers, huh?
Sure. Yeah. The dill pickle pizza is extremely popular. It's
sounds weird, but it's good.
Yeah. It's an interesting combo, but it works. It's really popular. Yep. It's delicious. That and not to be biased, but I think that we have the best wings in town.
Okay, wings. Okay, get wings here too.
Yeah, very little known fact there.
Speaking of, you were talking about the tap, what I'm drinking right now is...
So you're drinking a Narragansett, which is an interesting brewery. It was first featured in Jaws. Jaws actually crunched on a can in the movie.
Oh really? Of this? There you go. It's one of my favorite movies. That's cool. It's good.
Yeah. And we try to do our best to enlighten the public and anyone that comes in. Maybe they don't know what style, craft beer that they like, and we'll help guide them to something that, fits their palate.
There's plenty of it. I mean, like I said, you guys can't see the menu. I'll show you actually in this video right now. There's plenty of selections up there, and you'll do your best to navigate them to where they want to go.
Sure. Yep. Absolutely.
So we've heard a little bit about the history of the building, why you bought it, but where's the name come from? I got to know. It's such a unique and cool name.
Sure. So interesting fact about the building is it was a federal building, and they would have prosecuted prohibition cases right here in this building. So we thought it was fitting that with the architecture, there are eagles all over, being that it was a federal building. We said, okay, well, let's play on words a little bit. Ill Eagle. So now here we are serving alcohol in the Ill Eagle, I-L-L Eagle, but play on word.
That's really cool. I like it. It was unique. As soon as I came in, I'm like, this name is awesome. I like it. It fits. So good job on that.
Appreciate that.
So next question for you is live events, music. I noticed some extra rooms here. Tell us a little bit more about events or things that you do in here.
Sure. So we have a big space here. We do live music. Just take a look at our Facebook page as to when we're doing that type of stuff. We do a lot of different events. You know, we try to stay as relevant and, you know, as fun as we can by, you know, hitting the holidays and hitting all of the, you know, different things, including, you know, Elmira's Alive After 5. We've done an indoor one here, which was a lot of fun, and we plan to do one this year as well. And we do have a lot of space. The tap room itself is really one of the smallest spaces in the establishment. We have private rooms, billiards, darts. We've got all kinds of stuff. Different spaces can be rented. So if somebody's, you know, wants to have a party or wants to have their own space, you just call. You can reserve a room. And this year we will be expanding what we do here in the tap house to the second floor of the building, where we've basically converted the entire floor into an event center where we'll have a large venue with another bar and outdoor dining.
So like wedding, like reception parties even? You can
Sure. Yeah, we've got enough room. We can do weddings, receptions, outdoor space. We've got a lot of room to work with.
Wow, that's awesome. And one other thing that I wanted to say is the rooms that we were talking about that you can rent out, I thought that was really cool. I noticed there was a tap like built into the wall so you can get specialized beer in like a kegerator behind. And
Sure, that's exactly right. So we have a system called Pour My Beer, and we've got 4 taps in our hallway, and the idea with those 4 taps was to have breweries come here and they would showcase their beers on those, and we could do tastings for the public and you know, really do some fun collaboration with that. And then we also have taps in the private room where you could rent that room out. Maybe it's a draft party or whatever it is, and you can put whatever beer you want on it, and you get a preloaded card from the bartender, and you can just kind of hang out and do your own thing.
that's one of the first things I noticed. I'm like, that is such a cool, unique feature. I've never seen something like that before, so cool. Well, Nick, thanks for sharing some of your time today. It was awesome seeing this place, and you got a lot of cool things going on. I'll link your Facebook page here. It'll pop up somewhere. Please check these guys out. They got a lot of cool things going on, and thanks for opening up your space so everybody could see it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing some new faces in here. And we are located right in downtown Elmira. It's very easy to find us, corner of Church and Clemens Center Parkway.